Hello guys, welcome to a new video. So we've got some camouflage lens coats on our lenses here. We've got one on the Sigma 150 to 600 contemporary lens. We've got one on the 800 RF lens. We have to get an extra piece for the actual lens hood because you have to buy a lens hood separately on the 800 f11 RF lens. So the pricing for the Sigma was about £30, and all in all it's £35 for the actual RF 800 lens. Now Lenscamo.co.uk have been really good to send me a free sample for my Canon 100 to 400 Mark II L lens, because I did have one originally from wildlifesupplies.co.uk, but I'd lost some of the pieces. So I reached out to them and said, in exchange for doing this video, would you be prepared to send me you know, some lens covering camo for my L lens, my 100 to 400 Mark II L? And they were good enough to send that to me. So in exchange, I want to be very transparent. I'm doing this video because they sent me that. So just to let you know that that's the reason why I'm doing this video. There seem to be two types of lens camo out there. Outdoorphotography.co.uk do one which is neoprene, which is a bit thinner. I'll show you a sample of what one of those may look like, because I've got some pieces from an older lens that I'll show you in a minute. And obviously I think there's lens coat that are a bit more pricier, and obviously lenscamo.co.uk stuff that we've got here, which is a thicker rubber with camouflage covering on the top of it. The main reason to get camouflage on your lens is to protect it and keep it looking good, you know. So at some point, if you want to sell your lens, you can do in the future. But without further ado, I want to jump over and try and get this installed, because this is an installation video, and we just see how easy it is to put on the lens and how it looks afterwards. So let's jump to it and see how we put it on. So let's just start with the lens hood by putting this camouflage onto the actual lens hood. Just pull that on, and hopefully we'll get that on better. Okay. So that's nicely on there. So let's put the rest on. Okay, so we've got the majority of the lens camouflage actually on the lens, as you can see, all the way around there, nicely on. We've got full access to our switches, such as our limiter, autofocus, stabilizer, and stabilizer modes. So we've got this bit of a Velcro attachment that we can put round the actual lens itself to give it more disguisable camouflage. And obviously we've put it on the lens hood, as you've just seen. So we just attach that to the end of the lens, put it in place, and there you go. That's the Lenscamo camouflage on the lens. Looks quite nice, doesn't it? One thing I did want to mention is I did actually have some samples from outdoorphotography.co.uk in terms of their neoprene covering. As you can see, it's a lot thinner and it is reversible. However, it doesn't have like rubber on the other side, or it's not very thick anyway. It's very thin, as you can see there. And if we compare it to a sample, of you know, neoprene covering that we've got here, this particular piece was actually from wildlifesupplies.co.uk. As you can see, it's a lot thicker. So that's the main difference between getting the neoprene rubber coverings that are quite thick versus the ones that are quite thin and easier to put on. So without further ado, let's jump over to the computer and let me just show you some pricing samples of what you'll expect to pay. Hello, so we've just jumped over to the computer. Just want to show you pricing on websites and where you can locate the products. So this is the lenscamo.co.uk products on their eBay shop. As you can see, this is the Sigma Contemporary piece with the extension tube element there as well for £28. So I did try and go onto their website, which is lenscamo.co.uk, but I had a bit of a problem with my browser, which needs to be updated. So I apologise that I couldn't show you their website, but feel free to do so yourself. And then obviously there's another company called outdoorphotographygear.co.uk. It's similarly priced, but this is the same as the neoprene thin stuff that I showed you, where it can be reversed and it has a black side to it. The thing is, it's quite thin. I won't say it's as sturdy, as reliable, but it does have stitching on it to stop it fraying, so that is a plus to it. So obviously feel free to check them out as well. So another big player out there is called Lenscoat, and their website here is www.lenscoat.com. So obviously those of you in the US may be interested in this company. They are a bit more expensive, around the £75 to £80 price mark in the UK. But they are similar to the stuff I've just shown you in terms of putting it on the lens from lenscamo.co.uk. These guys have been around for some time, and they do produce some good products, and as you can see, it's very similar to what lenscamo.co.uk offer. And you can obviously go on to Amazon and purchase it here in the UK. It's a bit more expensive at £83.40. But you see, the thing is with my needs is I've got 3 lenses and I didn't want to fork out a lot of money for lens coats on my lenses. Sure, you could spend more, but I don't think it's necessary. So I just wanted to show you some pricing on certain websites, and you know, feel free to check those out and look at the links in the description box. Hope this video helped you out, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.